Welcome back. It is the 12th caution of the day, and Ricky Stenhouse is going to be able to grab a lap back to make it 5 cars on the lead lap from Rockingham.
Hey, and Michael Annett is on pit road now. Is he going to gamble? Wendy, is he going to put his last set of tires on now?
Yep, that's the case for Michael Annett. Lap 275, going to put those 4 stickers that they have left behind pit road. Now they are taking a chance because some of those other guys, those other 3 guys that are on their own lap are saving their set of tires. Jim, what do you have on your end of pit road?
Kenny Schrader is coming down for that last set of Hoosier radial tires. Donnie Richardson, the crew chief, did tell me that they did run the car hard to get in position for the lucky dog before that last segment. They're now working on the right side, a little bit slow. They're trying to get the left sides up now. Bit of a delay on Schrader's pit, but he has the obviously advantage of only 5 cars now on the lead lap. They're putting on brand spanking new rubber for Schrader here to run to the finish. Crew chief Donnie Richardson made no other changes.
I think it's a great gamble by these guys, both Michael Annett and Kenny Schrader. Joey Logano has not been able to be touched this entire race. Now, if we don't get another caution flag, then Kenny Schrader and Michael Annett are going to have fresher tires than does Joey Logano. Matt Hawkins now is giving up the 2nd spot to come down pit road. He may have saw these other 2 guys do it, said, hey, we have to do it as well. So Matt Hawkins now is on pit road. Wendy, what's going on? What was the decision-making process for Billy in the 25 pits?
Well, it looks like Matt Hawkins is going to hit pit road, but the 25 of Joey Logano is staying out. They said absolutely no way, according to crew chief Billy Venturini. We're going to save that last set of tires if we need to. But right now, everyone else seems to be taking those fresh stickers right now.
Well, and you made the perfect comment, Phil. If another caution doesn't come out, it will be very difficult for Joey Logano to hold off guys like Ken Schrader and Matt Hawkins and Michael Annett.
Yeah, I think so too. Now, we didn't run very long. We only ran probably about 16, 18 green flag laps on that set of tires. We saw Joey Logano was very, very good with a lot more laps on his tires. So his car is so good. You know, he's the only guy here that has a chance with 15 to 20 laps on his tires to run with the guys with new tires. And we're going to go, you know, we've got, what, 36 laps to go right now, 35 laps to go in this race. So there, you know, there's a potential of Joey Logano being able to race with these guys with these tires. So that's what's going to be interesting.
Our Aaron's lucky dog went to the 99 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So he's able to be back on the lead lap. That puts 5 cars on the lead lap. They'll all line up with the exception of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on the outside. And so there'll be 4 cars on the outside. 3 of those will have fresher tires than Joey Logano, who's going to lead us to the green flag.
Yeah, and we were eavesdropping on Jeff Campy, Ricky Stenhouse's crew chief. He said, we're not going to put our tires on now because he's going to have to go to the tail end of the longest line.
Right.
There's no sense using up those new tires. Wait till the next caution comes out. There's a 59 Nick Tucker right there. He was penalized for leaving a wrench in the window to make an adjustment, so he had to come back down to pit road to take that wrench out.
Pace cars off the racetrack. Green flag back in the air at Rockingham.
We're going to find out real quick how much those new tires are going to help those other guys.
Michael Annett right on the back bumper of Joey Logano. He has fresh tires, as does the 39 of Matt Hawkins and the 52 of Ken Schrader. Annett coming up hard now on that 25, looking to take the lead away from Joey Logano.
There's absolutely nothing Joey Logano can do right now. All he has to do is run his race. Right now, he knows that he's going to have another caution flag unless these guys, when the new gets off their tires, then they may be equal. Right now, he just needs to run his race like he has been this entire race.
Ken Schrader on the bottom of the racetrack. That's for second, trying to take the position away from Joey Logano.
And this is an illustration of what tires mean at a place like Rockingham.
Joey Logano so strong this entire race. Now he hasn't come onto pit road for his final set of tires. They're gambling, expecting another caution.
Hoping for another caution.
Hoping for another caution. Billy Venturini, when this caution flag came out, said there is no way we're coming down now for that set of tires as the battle for the lead continues. Ken Schrader on the inside.
Side-by-side battle for the lead. Kenny right on the bottom of the racetrack like he's done so many times here.
Coming out of 4, Ken Schrader going across the start-finish line just a nose in front of that 28. He led that lap here at Rockingham. Ken Schrader has 51 starts at this racetrack and has never won Those are mixed between 39 Cup starts, 12 nationwide starts. Hey, you've got 31 starts at this racetrack, and a best finish of second against Terry Gant back in, what, 84?
Long time ago.
82, 84, when was it?
89, I think is when.
See, I was close.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got a new leader. Kenny Schrader's leading this race, but Joey Logano got back by Michael Annett for the second spot.
Joey Logano. And as the tires start to balance out between the guys who've got the new, they rub the new off of them, and Joey Logano running on his older tires, it might level the playing field.
It will level the playing field some, but Joey Logano will always have 15 more laps on his tires than these guys until he take them off. But is his car good enough to overcome that?
Well, we've got to wait to find out. 29 laps remaining at the Rock. Right now, it's Ken Schrader leading young Joey Logano around Rockingham Speedway. Fresh tires versus youth right now on the racetrack. Ken Schrader trying to hold off Joey Logano. Logano looking to the inside.
Great battle here with Kenny Schrader with so much experience at this racetrack. Joey Logano's had such a good car. He's got about 15 more green flag laps on his tires, but he's still battling Kenny Schrader for the lead.
Right on the bottom of the racetrack, Joey Logano hugging that white line. He gets back by Schrader. Let's see if Schrader has anything for him.
That's not respecting your elders right there.
Wow. His spotter, Joey Logano's spotter, said that's a veteran they're racing with right there.
Such a smart race Joey Logano has driven, way wise beyond his years. Has not punished this car at all. Obviously, he let those guys get by that had fresh tires. He worked his way back by Michael Annett, and then calmly, diligently worked his way back by Kenny Schrader for the lead here inside of 25 laps to go.
Yeah, and he was riding right on Ken Schrader's bumper for probably 5 or 6 laps, just waiting for the opportunity when he knew he was able to get by him, so he didn't rush it. It was very impressive. And now it's Joey Logano, Ken Schrader, Michael Annett, Matt Hawkins, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. running in the 5th spot. Austin Dillon with a very impressive performance as well today in the 6th position. Chad McCumbee is 7th. Then Matt Carter 8th, Tom Hessert III is 9th, and Frank Kimmel is 10th.
We still have 19 laps to go, so if the caution flag were to come out right now, that would put Ricky Stenhouse back in contention because he would be able to catch up the track position he lost by being the Aaron's lucky dog. We know he has another set of tires left. We know Joey Logano has another set of tires left, so Kenny Schrader, Michael Annett, and Matt Hawkins would probably be left out there on their older tires.
This time by the start-finish line for Joey Logano. He's got a second over Ken Schrader now, 4 seconds over Michael Annett, and 5 seconds over Matt Hawkins. So now starting to tack on that distance, which we've seen him do all day long here at the Rock. Joey Logano has really been impressive in his ARCA RE Series debut, driving for Benrini Motorsports and the Joe Gibbs Racing Oil, the sponsor on the 25. Joey Logano, is he going to be able to hold on till the end of this race? We're going to find out. Difference between Joey Logano and Ken Schrader now about 1.5 seconds, as he is running extremely strong on 15-lap older tires than what Ken Schrader has on his race car.
We had a great battle for third between the 28 of Michael Annett and the 39 of Matt Hawkins. Just a few moments ago, this was the battle for third spot. Michael Annett is in the 28. See him gets a little bit too high, bounces off that fence. That allowed Matt Hawkins in that 39 car to drive by him. You see right at the bottom of your screen to take over the 3rd spot.
So Matt Hawkins moves up to 3rd. Michael Annett with a bruised and battered number 28 race car has dropped back to the 4th spot. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still holding on to 5th. Those are the only 5 cars that are on the lead lap here at Rockingham as we're closing in on the final 10 laps from the Rock.
Joey Logano is trying to join Matt Hawkins as being 2 guys that have won in their very first series start here in 2008.
Matt Hawkins moves up to 3rd. but hasn't been able to have anything for Joey Logano, as is no one else on the racetrack has had anything for Joey Logano. We got a car stopped on the racetrack in turn number 3. Now really all that's going to do, obviously, bring out the caution, but that's going to tighten this field up for a shootout here at the end. And can it hurt Joey Logano with more laps on his tires?
Well, I think now, gosh, I don't know, because we know Ricky Stenhouse has tires left. So Ricky Stenhouse, and we're inside of 10 laps to go, so I don't think we will have an Aaron's lucky dog. Right. So if Joey Logano stays on the racetrack to maintain the lead, because he knows he can beat the 52 and the 39 and the 28, well, then he's going to have the 99 with fresh tires. So what's Billy going to do?
Well, inside of 9 laps, this is what I guess they say they pay the guys the big bucks for right here. Will Billy bring Joey Logano onto pit road to get 4 fresh tires? They've got him in their pit stall. Or will he leave him on the racetrack? Pit road is still closed.
Still closed, so we get another 45 seconds to wonder about it.
That's the question. Now, Ricky Stenhouse, I mean, if I'm Ricky Stenhouse, I'm on pit road.
Well, he's going to come down pit road, but he has to wait till it opens. But we know he's coming down pit road.
He's the last car on the lead lap. Let's go down to Wendy Venturini.
Well, the 25 of Joey Logano looks like he'll be coming around pit road this next time by. Pit road was closed. Now, there's 4 fresh tires here. He's the only car on pit road with tires left. But the question becomes, just as Billy asked Joey on the radio a moment ago, do you think you could pass those 3 or 4 cars in 5 laps?
What was the answer? Did he say yes?
There was no answer.
Uh-oh. The big question then, will the fresh tires get him back by, well, it probably is going to be 3 cars, because if the 99 comes onto pit road, which we would expect he will do, Ricky Stenhouse will follow Joey Logano onto pit road, as pit road is now open. Let's go down to Jim Trado.
And mentor Tony Stewart got on the radio, reminded Jeff Campy down here in the pits to make sure the tire pressures are up on his brand new set. The final set for Ricky Stenhouse. He comes down pit road as the 5th car and final car in the lead lap, the last car to get those fresh tires. As he comes into pit road, they're not going to make any drastic changes. They're going to let Ricky run these tires off. They didn't want to make any major adjustments, just slight air pressure to get the car feeling the way he'd like. And Campy oversees it. He just gave a rah-rah speech, and so did Tony Stewart, saying, guys, let's get this done. And he said, make sure, Ricky, you get caught up and get going good. Wendy?
25 of Joey Logano is getting his 4 fresh tires. Now, Joey said he can definitely pass those 3 or 4 cars as he needs to in 5 green flag laps. Now, the question is, he didn't speed off pit road. That was the only concern, and he didn't.
It's hard to speed off pit road when you're in pit stall number 1. You really have to be going quick to get out of there quick. We're going to slip away to one more break, but we'll see the checkered flags when we come back to the Rock.